My name is Sarah Williams and this is a video of initial consultation and health screening completed on the 17th of January 2019. Okay. Hi Olive, I'm Sarah, the personal trainer. Nice to meet you today.
Hey, nice to meet you too.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Yeah, good. So today we're going to go through a pre-exercise screening tool.
Yep.
And that's just going to cover off on any cardiovascular conditions, any diabetes or any like past medical history that we should be aware of. And that's just for us to know whether or not we need to refer you on to a specialist or a GP or anything like that.
Yep.
Next, we're going to go on with a personal profile. So that's covering up on your health and fitness goals, a little bit more about you and the kind of exercise you do, your lifestyle, and then we'll finish off with an exercise plan for you. And while we do that one, we're going to go through and do some measurements on you, like your blood pressure, your heart rate, and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Cool. So do you have any questions before we get started?
No, all good.
Awesome. Alrighty, so we'll start off with your name.
Olive O'Ryan.
Yeah, Olive O'Ryan. And your date of birth?
The 1st of June, 62.
62, female. What is that? Okay, so first question. Has a doctor ever told you that you have a heart condition, or have you ever suffered from a stroke?
No.
No. Have you ever experienced unexplained pains in your chest at rest or during physical activity?
No.
No. Do you ever feel faint or have spells of dizziness during physical activity that causes you to lose balance?
No.
Have you had an asthma attack requiring immediate medical attention over the last 12 months?
No.
If you have diabetes type 1 or type 2, have you had trouble controlling your blood glucose in the last 3 months? No. Do you have any diagnosed muscle, bone or joint problems that you've been told could be made worse by participating in any exercise? No. And lastly, do you have any other medical conditions that make it dangerous for you to participate in physical exercise? No. Awesome. That's good. So you've answered no to all of those, which means you can proceed on to exercise. You don't have to be referred to anything just yet.
Excellent.
So I'll just get you to sign and date for me. Awesome, thank you. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
No?
All good.
So now we'll go on with your exercise profile. So start off with your name.
So Olive O'Ryan.
Yeah. O'Ryan. Date of birth.
1st of June, 62.
And what's your occupation?
I'm a deli assistant at Woolworths.
Deli assistant. Please, today is the 17th of January 2019. Alrighty, so first off we'll go on with some more about you. So are you currently exercising?
Yes.
Yep. Awesome. How often are you exercising?
About 5 days a week.
Yep. And how long are those sessions for?
About half an hour.
Awesome. What intensity do you think the sessions would be?
Probably not very intense at all.
Yeah. So easy. Awesome. Have you had any serious medical concerns over the past?
No.
And your stage 1 result was proceed to exercise. Awesome. Have you or are you pregnant?
No.
No. Are you taking any regular medications or supplements?
At the moment I am.
Yep.
I'm taking magnesium.
Yep. Yep.
Iron tablets.
Yep.
Fish oil.
Yep.
And evening primrose.
Right. Awesome, that's good. Alright, so next we'll go on with some measurements.
Yep.
So I'll do your blood pressure first.
Sure.
When was the last time you had your blood pressure checked?
Probably a couple of months ago.
And how was it then?
Probably, they told me it was fairly normal, so.
Yep. Awesome. Get you to hold that for me, thank you. That was good. That was about 110 on 65. That's really good. Nice and healthy.
Yay.
So 110 on 65. And next I'll do your heart rate. So what I'll do is I'll feel your pulse. I'll time it for 10 seconds and then I just times that number by 6. Alright. Perfect. Yep, so that was about 66, counted 11 times in that 10 seconds. So, resting heart rate 66, which is also really healthy. Normal's between 60 and 100, but you tend to find the fitter people have a lower heart rate. So, that's really good. Next we'll go on with waist and hip girth. So,
Okay.
get you to stand up for me and we'll measure that. Alright, so just arms out for me. So I'll get you to take a breath in, breath out, and then relax. Yep. Let that down. And now we'll do hip. Awesome. Alright, so from there I'll work out your waist to hip ratio. So, doing that, we get my calculator out. So, weight divided by hip. So your waist to hip ratio is 0.8, which is really good.
It is good?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So for women, anything under 0.8 or 0.8, anything from 1.0 and upwards is unhealthy. So that's good. Next we'll go on with your BMI. So in order to do that, I need to weigh you and take your height.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, so yep, just jump on the scales. I'll just write this down. And now your height. Put that on your toes. Thank you. Are you normally 165-ish?
No, I'm usually tall. How much room's it there to take measure before it starts counting? Is it right on the bottom?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no. There we go. Oh, there we go. 168, 169?
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Awesome.
165.
168. So to work out your BMI, I'll get my calculator out again. We do height squared, so 1.68, 3.36. So we do weight divided by height squared, 3.6 equals 23. And that's also really good. So an ideal BMI is between 18.5 and 24.9. Sorry, 24.9. Got to do that. That's okay. And you're under that, so that's really good.
Excellent.
Yeah. Alrighty. So next we'll turn the page and we'll go on to your lifestyle. So, how active is your job?
It's not too active.
Yeah.
Fairly light, I would say.
Yeah, no worries. So light activity. And how active is your day overall?
I try and stay fairly busy, but not too over the top.
Yeah.
So probably it's busier than at work.
Yeah. So about moderate. And how many hours do you sleep a night?
Probably between 7 and 9.
Yep.
I try to.
Yeah, awesome. And in the past month, how often have you been physically restricted by your health? So just performing, you're unable to perform your...
No.
No? Awesome, that's good. And in the past month, how often have you been emotionally affected by your health?
They haven't been.
Haven't been, that's really good to hear. Awesome. So the statement that most accurately describes your diet, so how would you describe it? Would you say that it's healthy, it doesn't require changing?
I would say I eat fairly healthy. Yeah.
So you don't think you need to make any changes?
I think I'm alright with that.
Yeah, awesome, that's good. So you don't need a nutrition consultation?
No.
That's really good. Alright, so next we'll go on with, we'll turn back over, and first we'll go on with your health and fitness goals.
Yeah.
So, what do you think your number one goal would be? A good way to set a goal is to set a SMART goal. So that stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based.
Yeah.
So it's really good because it gives you a clear indication of what your goal is, when you want to achieve it, and how you're going to achieve it. And when making goals, it's always important to remember that you have a realistic expectation. So, yeah. So with all that in mind, what do you think your number one goal would be?
I'd really like to lose probably about 5 kilos and get a little bit more energy back.
Yeah. Yeah. And when do you think you want to achieve this goal by?
Maybe in the next 8 weeks or so.
Yeah, no worries. Next 8 weeks. So what's that? That's March-ish?
Yeah, about March. Probably end of March would be good.
Yep. And are there any other important goals that you wouldn't mind achieving?
I'd really like to get stronger.
Yep. Awesome. What do you think you need to achieve these goals?
Probably a whole lot of motivation.
Yeah.
Someone just to help guide me a little bit as well.
So motivation from personal trainer.
Yeah.
Maybe some education.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just help on what to do and how to do it properly.
Awesome. Alrighty, that's really good goals and really achievable. So yeah. So now we'll go on with your exercise plan. So keeping your goal in mind, this is where we plan your exercises that you do and how much you want to do them and all that kind of stuff, what you want to do. So how much time can you commit to your exercise plan per week?
maybe 3 or 4 days a week.
Yeah. We'll go 3 to 4. And how many minutes do you think per session?
I'd like to still keep them to about half an hour.
Yep, that's great. That's really achievable too. What time of day do you prefer to exercise?
I'm more of a morning person.
Yep. No worries. And what days will you train on?
Probably a Monday.
Yep.
Start of the week.
Yeah, it's always good to start the week off.
Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yep. Perfect. That's a good split. And it's always good because if you do want to add that 4th session, you could do it on the weekend.
Yeah.
Pick up an extra day. So what kind of fitness activities interest you? You'll see that list on your sheet.
Yeah. Probably weights.
Yeah.
I really do want to get a bit stronger.
Yeah.
I also do a little bit of walking most days.
Yeah.
So
Go walking, weight machines and free weights. That sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Any group exercises or anything other?
Probably not.
Nah,
Maybe a bit of
okay.
boxing or something.
Boxing. Yeah. Always good for strength. And what intensity would you like to exercise at?
I'd like to bring it up a little bit and probably go a little bit more moderate.
Yep, that's good. It's good that you want to increase it a bit and you're not going too far over. So what activities don't interest you?
I don't like running.
Running, yeah. That's fair to say. I don't think many people do. Awesome. So that's really good. And lastly, when we finish up, I'll just get some contact details.
Yeah.
Just an address.
32 of 1 Emerald Place. Bridgman Downs.
In Queensland.
Yep.
And just a contact phone number.
0431
Yep.
889
Yep.
354.
And email address.
Catherine.
That's okay.
Yeah. _ McLean at yahoo.com.
Emergency contact name.
Go Bill McLean.
Yep. And just a number.
0431
Yep.
216
Yep.
439.
439. Awesome. So that's all done. But before we finish up, I'll just run through it all, and if there's any changes you want to make or any questions you have or anything.
Yeah, sure.
So your health and fitness goals. So your number 1 goal is to lose 5 kilos and increase energy.
Yeah.
And you want to achieve this in the next 8 weeks towards the end of March.
Yeah.
Other goals would be to get stronger. And in order to achieve these goals, you'd like some motivation from the personal trainer and some education on the exercises.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. So you're currently exercising 5 times a week for 30 minutes at a easy intensity.
Yeah.
You're taking some supplements, which all sound really good. Got your health check measurements and everything like that, all good to go. Everything there looks good. You have a light activity kind of job, and your day is moderate activity. You're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. Do you think that's enough for you?
For me, yeah.
Yep, awesome. And you've never been physically restricted or emotionally affected by your health, which is really good. And your diet's good, and you don't want any help with that. And your exercise plan, so to achieve your goals, you want to commit to 3 to 4 days a week for 30 minutes, so keep with that 30 minutes. You prefer to work out in the morning, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. And you're interested in walking, weights, and some boxing at a moderate intensity, and you don't want to go running.
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome. So we'll just fill the rest of this out, and I'll get you to sign it for me.
Yeah, no worries.
And date it as well. Thank you.
That's okay.
Beautiful, thank you.
That's all right.
So that's all good. So there's no questions of me or anything?
No.
Awesome. So the next thing we'll do now, before we finish up, is book you in for your first session if you want.
Yeah, sounds good.
So when do you want to get started?
When do you have available? How soon can you go?
Probably next week.
Yeah, sounds
we'll
good.
go Monday.
Monday morning?
Yep, Monday morning. So we'll go 9 a.m.
Yep, sounds good.
Monday morning. Awesome. So I'll see you then. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to message me at any time and give me an email.
Excellent. Thank you.
No worries.
Looking forward to it.
All the best.
Thank you.